Imagine a place where the earth touches the sky, where snow-capped peaks pierce the clouds and icy winds whisper tales of ancient times. This is the Himalayas, a majestic mountain range that stretches for thousands of miles across Asia. The Himalayas are more than just mountains, they are a world unto themselves, a land of towering giants, ancient cultures, and breathtaking beauty. From the snow leopard haunts of the high peaks to the rhododendron forests of the lower slopes, the Himalayas are a naturalist's dream. Rivers roar through deep gorges, their waters fed by glaciers that gleam like diamonds in the sun. Monasteries cling to mountainsides, their prayer flags fluttering in the breeze, a testament to the deep spirituality that permeates this region. The Himalayas are a place where time seems to stand still. The people of the Himalayas are as diverse as the landscape itself. From the yak herders of Tibet to the rice farmers of Nepal, each culture has its own unique traditions and way of life. But one thing unites them all: a deep respect for the mountains they call home. In the Himalayas, the mountains are not just a backdrop to life. They are an integral part of it. They shape the land, the climate, and the culture of the people who live in their shadow. The Himalayas are often called the roof of the world, home to the highest peaks, including Mount Everest. Everest is the ultimate challenge for mountaineers. This vast range stretches across 5 countries. Explore hidden valleys, ancient monasteries, and breathtaking landscapes. Our journey continues into Nepal, a trekker's paradise, home to 8 of the world's 10 highest mountains, including Everest. Nepal is a land of snow-capped peaks, rushing rivers, and lush green valleys. We'll trek through the Annapurna region, marveling at the towering peaks and colorful prayer flags. Join me as we embark on this incredible journey through the Himalayas. Bhutan, the land of the thunder dragon, a tiny kingdom in the eastern Himalayas, a land of power, beauty, tradition, and transformation. Pristine forests, sparkling rivers, and towering mountains, clean air, scented with pine and rhododendrons. Prayer flags flutter, carrying blessings on the wind. Time slows down, embracing a slower pace of life. Bhutan fiercely guards its unique culture, preserving ancient traditions and way of life. Tourism is managed sustainably. A visit to Bhutan is a privilege. Profound peace permeates the country, stunning natural beauty and deep spirituality. Bhutan soothes the soul, reminding you what truly matters. Happiness is a national pursuit, measured by gross national happiness. Our Bhutanese adventure begins in the Paro Valley, one of the most beautiful and culturally significant valleys in the entire kingdom. Dominating the valley is the Paro Dzong, a magnificent fortress monastery that seems to grow out of the hillside. The true jewel of the Paro Valley is the Taksang Monastery, known as the Tiger's Nest. Perched on a sheer cliff, the Tiger's Nest is one of the most iconic sites in Bhutan. From the Paro Valley, we journey eastward to Thimphu, the capital of Bhutan. Thimphu is not a sprawling metropolis but retains the charm of a smaller town. There are no traffic lights, just a roundabout directed by a white-gloved policeman. Thimphu is a vibrant hub of Bhutanese culture and commerce. The streets are lined with shops selling traditional handicrafts and colorful textiles. Overlooking the city is the Tashichod Dzong, the seat of the Bhutanese government. Another must-see is the Buddha Dordanma, a colossal golden statue of Buddha Shakyamuni. Beyond its stunning landscapes, what truly makes Bhutan special is its people. Known for their warmth, hospitality, and deep spirituality, the Bhutanese people are the heart and soul of this kingdom. The traditional dress, go for men and kira for women, is a common sight. Bhutanese people are deeply connected to their environment and respect nature. Their strong sense of community is another striking aspect of Bhutanese culture. Bhutan has embraced modernization without compromising values or traditions. Section 5. Echoes of the Past. As you travel through Bhutan, you can't help but feel a sense of being transported back in time. Ancient dzongs stand guard over valleys, their whitewashed walls and fluttering prayer flags a testament to the enduring power of faith. Monasteries cling to cliff faces, their golden roofs glinting in the sunlight, offering sanctuary to those seeking spiritual solace. The echoes of the past resonate in the rhythmic chanting of monks, in the colorful dances performed during festivals, and in the stories passed down through generations. Bhutan's history is a rich tapestry woven from myth, legend, and reality. Bhutan's history is a testament to its enduring spirit and its ability to adapt and thrive in the face of change. But even as Bhutan embraces the 21st century, it does so without losing sight of its past. The Bhutanese people understand that their heritage is precious, and they are committed to preserving it for future generations. They recognize that their unique way of life, their gross national happiness philosophy, and their deep connection to their environment offer valuable lessons for a world grappling with issues of sustainability, happiness, and cultural preservation. As you leave Bhutan, you carry with you not just memories of stunning landscapes and ancient monasteries, but also a sense of hope. Hope that it is possible to embrace progress without sacrificing tradition, to find happiness in simplicity, and to live in harmony with nature and with one another. Bhutan, the land of the thunder dragon, reminds us that sometimes the greatest treasures are not found in material possessions, but in the enduring spirit of a people and the timeless beauty of their culture. Leaving behind the enchanting kingdom of Bhutan, our Himalayan adventure takes us next to India. The Indian Himalayas stretch across the northernmost reaches of the country, offering snow-capped peaks, lush valleys, and cascading waterfalls. Ancient cultures steeped in tradition and spirituality thrive here. Imagine the scent of pine and wildflowers in the crisp air. Glacial rivers roar through deep gorges, their turquoise waters reflecting the azure sky. Prayer flags flutter in the wind, carrying blessings across the mountaintops. This is the Indian Himalayas, a land where the divine and the earthly intertwine. Ancient myths and modern life exist in harmonious balance. Let us venture deeper into this magical realm. Our journey begins in Himachal Pradesh, aptly nicknamed the land of gods and goddesses. This enchanting state, nestled in the western Himalayas, is a tapestry of snow-capped peaks, verdant valleys, apple orchards, and charming villages. The air here is filled with the scent of pine and cedar, and the sound of temple bells echoes through the hills. Himachal Pradesh is home to some of India's most revered pilgrimage sites, drawing devotees and travelers alike. One such place is Manali, a picturesque hill station nestled in the Kulu Valley. Surrounded by towering deodar forests and snow-capped peaks, Manali is a haven for nature lovers and adventure enthusiasts. Here you can wander through apple orchards, trek to hidden waterfalls, or go whitewater rafting on the Beas River. Further north, we find ourselves in Dharamsala, the spiritual home of Tibetan Buddhism in exile. Surrounded by cedar forests and overlooking the Dhauladhar Range, Dharamsala is home to the Dalai Lama. The atmosphere here is one of peace and tranquility, with the rhythmic chanting of monks and the scent of incense filling the air. Our journey through the Indian Himalayas continues eastward to Sikkim, a tiny state nestled between Nepal, Bhutan, and Tibet. Known as the Land of Flowers, Sikkim is a paradise for nature lovers, boasting a stunning diversity of flora and fauna. Imagine trekking through lush forests, the air thick with the scent of pine and wildflowers, as you ascend towards snow-capped peaks. This is Sikkim, a place where you can experience the full spectrum of Himalayan landscapes. Our journey begins in Gangtok, Sikkim's charming capital city. Perched on a ridge overlooking the valley, Gangtok offers stunning views of Mount Kanchenjunga. The city itself is a blend of traditional Tibetan architecture and modern amenities. From Gangtok, we venture further north to Yumthang Valley, often referred to as the Valley of Flowers. In the spring months, this valley transforms into a riot of colors as countless rhododendrons burst into bloom. The air is filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and the snow-capped peaks provide a stunning backdrop. Our exploration of the Indian Himalayas takes a dramatic turn as we venture into Ladakh, a high-altitude desert kingdom in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Known as Little Tibet, Ladakh is a land of stark beauty, where towering mountains cast long shadows across barren landscapes. Imagine a place where the air is thin and dry, the sunlight intense, and the landscape painted in hues of ochre, brown, and blue, where prayer flags flutter in the wind, carrying the sound of Buddhist chants across vast distances. This is Ladakh, a land where time seems to stand still. Our journey begins in Leh, Ladakh's capital, a bustling town situated at an altitude of over 11,500 feet. Here, ancient Tibetan Buddhist culture thrives alongside modern influences. We'll explore Leh's bustling markets, visit the imposing Leh Palace, and acclimatize to the high altitude. From Leh, we'll embark on a scenic drive along the iconic Leh-Manali Highway. The journey itself is an adventure, taking us past towering mountain passes, high-altitude lakes, and nomadic encampments. As we journey through the Indian Himalayas, from the lush green valleys of Himachal Pradesh to the high-altitude deserts of Ladakh, we encounter a spirituality that permeates every aspect of life. It's in the rhythmic chanting of monks in ancient monasteries, the colorful prayer flags that flutter in the wind, and the smiles of the people who greet us with warmth and generosity. The Himalayas, for the people who call them home, are not just mountains, they are sacred spaces, abodes of gods and goddesses. Their presence is deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life, shaping beliefs, traditions, and a profound respect for the natural world. Whether we're witnessing a Hindu puja ceremony at a lakeside temple in Himachal Pradesh or spinning prayer wheels at a Buddhist monastery in Ladakh, we feel a sense of connection. The Indian Himalayas are a reminder that despite our differences, we are all connected. They teach us about resilience, about living in harmony with nature, and about finding peace amidst the challenges of life. They remind us that sometimes the greatest journeys are not just about the destinations, but about the transformations we undergo along the way. As we leave behind the rugged beauty of the Indian Himalayas, our journey takes us eastward to Nepal, a land synonymous with towering peaks and spiritual enlightenment. Sandwiched between India and Tibet, Nepal is a country of dramatic contrasts. Nepal is a land that embodies the spirit of adventure. It's a place where trekkers from around the world come to test their limits, scaling some of the highest peaks on Earth. But Nepal is more than just a playground for adrenaline junkies. It's a country with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a deep spirituality that permeates every aspect of life. As you step off the plane in Kathmandu, the capital city, you're greeted by a sensory overload. The air is thick with the scent of incense and spices. The streets are a cacophony of car horns and bicycle bells. Kathmandu is a city that pulsates with life, a chaotic yet captivating blend of ancient and modern. But venture beyond the bustling city, and you'll discover a Nepal that is both serene and spiritual. From the ancient temples and stupas of the Kathmandu Valley to the remote monasteries perched high in the Himalayas, Nepal invites introspection and a connection with something larger than yourself. No journey to Nepal is complete without venturing into the heart of the Himalayas, to witness firsthand the awe-inspiring power and beauty of these majestic mountains. Nepal is home to 8 of the world's 14 highest peaks, including Mount Everest. Imagine standing at the foot of Everest, its summit shrouded in clouds, its glaciers gleaming in the sunlight. The air is thin and crisp, the silence broken only by the sound of your own breath. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the raw power of nature. But you don't have to be a seasoned climber to experience the magic of the Nepalese Himalayas. Nepal offers a wide range of trekking options, from challenging multi-day treks to shorter, more accessible hikes. Trekking in Nepal is not just about the physical challenge, it's about immersing yourself in the unique culture and hospitality of the Nepalese people. Along the trails, you'll encounter villagers going about their daily lives, their faces weathered by the elements, their smiles warm and welcoming. You'll stay in tea houses perched on mountainsides, sharing stories and meals with fellow trekkers from around the world. Nestled in the heart of Nepal, the Kathmandu Valley is a cultural treasure trove, home to ancient temples, bustling markets, and a history that stretches back centuries. The valley is dotted with 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, a testament to its rich cultural and architectural heritage. Imagine wandering through the narrow streets of Kathmandu's old town, the air thick with the scent of incense and spices. Ancient temples and stupas, adorned with intricate carvings and colorful prayer flags, rise above the bustling markets and courtyards. The sounds of chanting and traditional music fill the air, transporting you back in time. One of the most iconic sites in the Kathmandu Valley is the Buddhanath Stupa, one of the largest spherical stupas in the world. Its massive white dome, topped with a golden spire, dominates the skyline, a symbol of peace and enlightenment. Pilgrims and locals alike circumambulate the stupa, spinning prayer wheels and chanting mantras. Another must-visit site is Pashupatinath Temple, one of the most sacred Hindu temples in the world. Located on the banks of the Bagmati River, Pashupatinath is a complex of temples, ashrams, and cremation ghats. It's a place where life and death converge, where the cycle of reincarnation is starkly evident. Section 4. Annapurna, a trekker's paradise. For many trekkers, the Annapurna region is the ultimate Himalayan experience. Located north of Pokhara, Nepal's second-largest city, the Annapurna region offers a diverse range of trekking options. Imagine trekking through lush valleys, the air alive with the sound of birdsong and the scent of pine. Towering above you are the snow-capped peaks of the Annapurna range, their glaciers gleaming in the sunlight. You stop at a tea house perched on a mountainside, sipping hot lemon tea and marveling at the panoramic views. One of the most popular treks in the Annapurna region is the Annapurna Circuit, a 10 to 21-day trek that circumnavigates the Annapurna Massif. The trek takes you through a diverse range of landscapes, from subtropical forests to high-altitude deserts. For those looking for a shorter and less strenuous trek, the Gorapani Poon Hill Trek is a fantastic option. This 3 to 5 day trek rewards you with breathtaking views of Annapurna South, Dhaulagiri, and Makapukara, especially at sunrise. Section 5. The Spirit of the Mountains. As you journey through Nepal, from the bustling streets of Kathmandu to the remote trails of the Himalayas, you can't help but be touched by the spirit of the mountains. It's a spirit of resilience, of living in harmony with nature, and of finding joy in simplicity. The Nepalese people, despite facing challenges such as poverty and natural disasters, have an indomitable spirit. Their warmth, hospitality, and deep connection to their culture and environment are truly inspiring. Whether you're sipping tea with a local family in a remote village or listening to the chanting of monks in an ancient monastery, you'll feel a sense of peace. Nepal is a country that stays with you long after you've left its borders. It's a place that challenges you, inspires you, and reminds you of the raw beauty and enduring spirit of the human soul. Section 1. The Roof of the World Unveiled. Our Himalayan journey takes us to a land shrouded in mystique and spirituality. This is Tibet, the roof of the world, a land of towering peaks and vast plateaus. For centuries, Tibet has captivated explorers and spiritual seekers. Its remote location adds to its allure. Even today, Tibet retains an air of the unknown. Imagine a landscape painted in hues of ochre, gold, and turquoise. Vast plains stretch as far as the eye can see. The air is thin and crisp, carrying the scent of juniper. This is the essence of Tibet, where nature meets the human spirit. Section 2. Lhasa, City of Turquoise and Gold. Our Tibetan adventure begins in Lhasa, the heart and soul of this ancient land. Perched at an altitude of over 11,800 feet, Lhasa is a city that takes your breath away. The air is thin, the sunlight intense, but the beauty of the city is undeniable. Imagine a city where the rooftops shimmer gold in the sunlight, where the air hums with the rhythmic chanting of monks. This is Lhasa, a city that embodies the soul of Tibet. Dominating the Lhasa skyline is the Potala Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a masterpiece of Tibetan architecture. This sprawling complex of white and gold buildings, once the winter residence of the Dalai Lama, seems to cling to the slopes of Red Mountain. We'll wander through its labyrinthine halls, marveling at the intricate murals, the golden stupas, and the countless artifacts. From the Potala, we'll descend into the heart of Lhasa, where the Jokhang Temple, Tibet's most sacred temple, awaits. Here, pilgrims from across Tibet come to prostrate themselves before the golden statue of the Jowo Shakyamuni Buddha. The air is thick with the scent of yak butter lamps and incense, the rhythmic chanting of monks creating an atmosphere of profound spirituality. Section 3. In the shadow of Mount Kailash. Leaving the bustling city of Lhasa behind, we venture westward, deeper into the Tibetan plateau, towards a mountain revered as sacred by millions. This is Mount Kailash, a towering pyramid-shaped peak that dominates the landscape and holds a profound spiritual significance for Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Bonpos alike. Imagine a mountain that seems to emanate an otherworldly energy, its summit perpetually shrouded in clouds, its slopes a canvas for the play of light and shadow. This is Mount Kailash, a place where the physical and the spiritual realms converge. For Hindus, Mount Kailash is the abode of Lord Shiva, the destroyer and transformer. For Buddhists, it represents the mythical Mount Meru, the center of the universe. Jains believe it to be the place where their first Tirthankara achieved liberation, while Bonpos, followers of Tibet's pre-Buddhist religion, consider it to be the seat of the sky goddess Sipaiman. To undertake the Kora, or circumambulation, of Mount Kailash is a pilgrimage of a lifetime for many. We'll join the throngs of pilgrims as they traverse the 32-mile path, spinning prayer wheels, chanting mantras, and prostrating themselves at sacred sites along the way. The air is thin, the terrain challenging, but the sense of shared purpose and devotion is palpable. Section 4. The Enduring Spirit of Tibet. Throughout our journey through Tibet, we encounter a people who have faced immense challenges, yet retain an indomitable spirit. Despite political and social upheaval, the Tibetan people have clung steadfastly to their culture, their language, and their faith. Imagine a people who, despite facing oppression, have responded with compassion and resilience, who, even in the face of adversity, continue to express their faith through vibrant festivals, intricate artwork, and a deep reverence for their environment. This is the enduring spirit of Tibet. From the nomadic herders who roam the vast plateaus, their lives dictated by the rhythms of nature, to the monks and nuns who devote their lives to prayer and meditation, the Tibetan people embody a deep connection to their land and their spiritual beliefs. Their resilience is a testament to the power of faith, community, and a deep-seated belief in the inherent goodness of humanity. Even in the face of modernization and globalization, the Tibetan people strive to preserve their unique cultural heritage. Traditional crafts, such as thangka painting, butter sculpture, and the weaving of colorful textiles, are kept alive, passed down through generations as a way of honoring their ancestors and sharing their cultural identity with the world. As we bid farewell to Tibet, we carry with us not just memories of breathtaking landscapes and ancient traditions, but also a profound sense of peace and a renewed appreciation for the simpler things in life. Imagine a place where the wisdom of centuries whispers on the wind, where ancient teachings offer guidance for navigating the complexities of life, and where the very act of breathing feels like a meditation. This is the legacy of Tibet. Tibet teaches us about resilience, about finding inner peace amidst external turmoil, and about the interconnectedness of all living things. It reminds us that true happiness lies not in material possessions, but in cultivating compassion, living in harmony with nature, and nurturing our spiritual selves. As we leave the roof of the world behind, let us carry a piece of its wisdom within our hearts, striving to live with greater awareness, kindness, and a deep appreciation for the preciousness of life itself. For in the end, it is not the places we visit, but the lessons we learn and the transformations we undergo that truly shape our journeys. Our Himalayan odyssey carries us westward, across the mighty Indus River to the northern reaches of Pakistan. Amidst the soaring peaks and glaciers of the Karakoram and Hindu Kush ranges, lies a land of breathtaking beauty and ancient cultures. Turquoise rivers carve through deep gorges, and echoes of ancient Silk Road caravans linger in the air. Crossing from China, the landscape transforms dramatically. Vast plateaus of Tibet give way to jagged peaks, some of the highest and most challenging in the world. This is where mountaineering legends are made. Adventurers test their mettle against nature's forces. But the Pakistan Himalayas are more than a mountaineer's paradise. Hidden valleys are home to communities living in harmony with nature. Their cultures are as diverse as the landscape itself. From the Wakhi people of the Pamir region to the Balti people of Baltistan, renowned for their musical traditions. As we venture deeper, we'll encounter warmth and generosity, sharing cups of steaming chai with local families, listening to ancient tales spun by village elders, and witnessing the resilience of the human spirit. Our Pakistani adventure begins in Hunza, a valley often referred to as heaven on earth. Encircled by towering snow-capped peaks, Hunza is a verdant oasis. Its slopes are carpeted in terraced fields and orchards laden with apricots, cherries, and walnuts. Stone villages cling to the hillsides, their houses adorned with intricate wood carvings. The Hunza people are renowned for their warmth, hospitality, and legendary longevity. We'll visit the majestic Baltit Fort, perched on a rocky outcrop overlooking the valley, and marvel at the Altit Fort, a testament to the Hunza people's commitment to preserving their heritage. Section 3. Fairy Meadows, a Verdant Dream. From Hunza, our journey takes us deeper into the heart of the Karakoram Range. This is Fairy Meadows, a lush green plateau carpeted in wildflowers and ringed by towering peaks. Imagine a place where the air is so pure, it feels like you're breathing in liquid crystal, where the only sounds are the gentle tinkling of cowbells and the whisper of the wind. This is Fairy Meadows, a place of unparalleled tranquility and breathtaking beauty. Our exploration of the Pakistan Himalayas wouldn't be complete without a journey along the Karakoram Highway. This engineering marvel connects Pakistan to China through the Khunjarab Pass. Imagine a road that snakes through towering mountain ranges, past glaciers that gleam like diamonds alongside raging rivers carving deep gorges. This is the Karakoram Highway, a testament to human ingenuity. The journey along the Karakoram Highway is an adventure in itself. We'll pass through a kaleidoscope of landscapes from arid deserts to lush green valleys. As we journey through the Pakistan Himalayas, we're reminded of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. This region of extraordinary beauty is a fragile ecosystem, vulnerable to climate change and unsustainable development. Yet, amidst these challenges, there's hope. Communities are working tirelessly to protect their environment. The Pakistan Himalayas remind us that we are all guardians of this planet, responsible for protecting its beauty for future generations. From the snow-dusted peaks of Bhutan to the sun-drenched valleys of Pakistan, our journey through the Himalayas has been extraordinary. We've witnessed the raw power of nature, the enduring spirit of ancient cultures, and the breathtaking beauty of a region that has captivated us for centuries. We've spun prayer wheels in ancient monasteries, their rhythmic hum a symphony of devotion. As we leave the Himalayas behind, we carry with us a renewed appreciation for the simpler things in life, the warmth of human connection, the beauty of the natural world, and the importance of living in harmony with ourselves, each other, and the planet we call home. The Himalayas beckon us to return to delve deeper into their mysteries, to challenge our limits, and to connect with a part of ourselves that yearns for something beyond the material world. They remind us that true adventure lies not just in conquering peaks, but in opening our hearts and minds to new experiences, new cultures, and new ways of seeing the world. So, let us heed the call of the mountains. Let us return to the Himalayas, not as conquerors, but as humble pilgrims seeking wisdom, inspiration, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. For in the end, it is not just the mountains we conquer, but our own limitations. And in the process, we discover a strength, a resilience, and a beauty that we never knew we possessed. The Himalayas don't just touch the sky. They touch our souls, leaving an imprint that stays with us long after we've left their majestic presence.